Hi everyone, Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is a new moon in the sign of Virgo, and I thought I would do a reading for the United States for this new moon. I want to see what's up in the energy of the United States. We're facing a lot of challenges right now, all the time it seems. I think it started in 2016 perhaps, and so it's been a quite a raucous ride since then, and so there's a real pile up in Virgo, and Virgo really is about facts. This is what falls out, the Tower. Okay, let's see if it comes up again. And so I would say with the Virgo new moon trine Uranus that there's going to be a lot of facts coming out, a lot of information, a lot of details that have sort of been glossed over up to this point are about ready to land. But let's see what the cards say. Just about, it almost feels like it's ready. I'm trying to do this without making too much noise because I know the microphone is right on the table, and when I whack the cards, it's kind of annoying. Okay, one more. So if you haven't checked it out, you can check out my astrology and Kabbalah of September. I can put a link to it if you haven't found it yet. Very, very interesting month ahead. Okay, let's see. The immediate environment at this new moon. Okay, and so we have the Ten of Cups is the immediate environment. Let's see what's so this is happiness. This is contentment. This is sort of like all your dreams coming true. Love abounds. Okay. Let's see what's crossing that. Okay. The Five of Pentacles. So for the most part, I would say that certainly there's a sense of the importance of family, the importance of connections, of community, and what's crossing it is the fear of financial ruin. So this is kind of the American dream, but just underneath the surface of the American dream is financial ruin and not being able to, the fear of being left outside in the cold here. And certainly that is very much an energy in America. There's the energy of the great possibilities, freedom and a chicken in every pot and a home, the American dream, and doing what you love, and then there's the reality really of it is that most people are a paycheck away from destitution of some sort. So paycheck or two, right? Most people don't have savings. Most people who have homes are house poor. And then, of course, if you get sick, which is what this card is about, you're pretty much poop out of luck. All right, let's see what's at the root. Okay, we have a sense of feeling abandoned, emotionally abandoned. So there's an underlying sense of abandonment of the people. Let's see what's in the past. Okay, we have wanting to move away from the chaos, wanting to move to calmer waters. I think that there's a sense that we were tired of the old ways of doing things and we wanted a new way of doing things. I'm not sure how that's worked for people. Well, it's worked for me. Of course, I wasn't looking in that direction, so. Okay, and we have the Ten of Swords. And so there's this sense of doom, just like over the, but there's a sense of endings. Something is ending. Something is now, whether this is how America feels or whether this is how what America thinks is going to happen. The energy is up there in the sky. The energy is there of completion and endings, and kind of brutal endings here. But if you can see in the background, the sun is rising, and so the end of perhaps an idea. It's interesting that we have two tens here. You know, we have the Ten of Cups starting, and then we have the Ten of Swords above. So I think there's a sense that there's something about America that is changed and is done. There's something. Perhaps the dream is over. Perhaps we've come to our senses on some level. Let's see what's in the immediate future. Okay, new beginnings. Wow. So that's after this card. This is very potent. And so people feel, I think people feel like we're on the edge of a precipice right now. And of course, the Fool card, sorry, that's probably not helpful. The Fool card is actually, he's walking on the edge of a precipice. And so there's a leap of faith that has to take place, and a whole new beginning. And so in some ways, America is ripe for a whole new start. Like, things are going to change so drastically that this is a completely new beginning for us. How it's seen from the outside, yeah, this is that information I was talking about, all the information coming in. I really think that, I've been trying to avoid mentioning he whose name can't be mentioned or shan't be mentioned, whatever they say in Harry Potter. But I think this is the information coming down on the president. Domestic situation. Wow, that's interesting, right? The Ace of Cups. So, like, there's this sense of renewal. There's this sense of peace, right? We have the Dove of Peace here. Wow, these are powerful cards. Hopes and fears. I always feel like this is... oftentimes this is somebody who's like on a quest and gonna go do something, and dun 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 dun, but they're not moving. They're just like rearing up. And I think the fear is that things aren't going to get started. Things aren't going to happen. Yeah, let's see the outcome card. The Emperor. So the Emperor is about agency. It's about ruling your environment. It's a 4 vibration, which is the manifesting on the physical plane vibration. It's a building vibration. Whereas the Empress in the deck is in a lush garden, the Emperor is at the top of the mountain. It's connected with Aries, the sign of Aries. But it is about sort of rule. And this could be taking responsibility, America taking responsibility for its role, its leadership ability. Maybe the people taking that role as opposed to leaving it to somebody, somebody else, an authority figure that obviously is not interested. This guy is sort of like hanging out on the throne and just sort of, it's interesting because he's looking at his I forget what you call these things, the little world thing with the cross on top. He's like, I am in my domain. I am the king of all that the emperor of all that I purvey. And we have the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, having the moral high ground. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, I thought we would. The Tower, and the Ace of Wands, of Swords. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, I know what it is. I know that's a sword. I feel like this is saying that persistent action and the moral high ground will bring the tower down, and justice will prevail. So, quite frankly, I think America is in for a new dawning, and I don't think that the current administration is going to be in charge for much longer. Okay, those are the cards for America. I'm going to do a separate one for he who should not be named, the 45th. I'll do that next. So we'll see how that sort of vibes with this reading. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Like and subscribe, and I'll be right back. Okay, bye.